Good evening, everybody. Boy, it was a dull, gray, cloudy day across the area today and cool. A lot of us only got to about 59 or 60 degrees. We might get a few more degrees out of it tomorrow, but it's going to be mainly cloudy. I think we'll start to see some sunshine filter in by the time we get into Friday. And as you can see, as we look out at the live shot, a lot of times I'll look at this every night and say, hey, it's quiet. There's nothing going on. Well, we clearly have some fog settled in and some reduced visibilities. We'll look at those visibilities in just a moment here. Anything under a 10-mile visibility is certainly a reduced one. And a lot of them are down about a mile, mile and a half right now. That'll probably stay with us through the better portion of the overnight period. Mainly cloudy again tomorrow. That's the first weather headline, but mainly a dry day. I can't rule out some patchy drizzle overnight, maybe a shower, especially north of GR. That'll go into tomorrow morning, but I think most of our day will be dry, but mainly cloudy. 70s this weekend, something to look forward to. And our next rain chance arrives in here, looks like Saturday during the PM hours, probably around or after the dinner hour. I think the best chance of some rain will be probably from about 6 p.m. Saturday to about 6 a.m. on Sunday. Doesn't look like a lot of rain, probably no thunderstorms, maybe an isolated one, but it looks like probably about a quarter of an inch, a third of an inch, maybe up to about a half an inch at that. Here's live Doppler radar. We're dry right now for the most part, but from north of Milwaukee, Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and then up here across our northern counties along and north of US 10, there's a few showers out there. Most of them will stay in that vicinity. So as we head through the overnight hours from Grand Rapids to the north, we might catch a light shower, some sprinkles, but I think a lot of us will stay dry overnight. Our current temperature is generally in the 50s in many locations, except if you're along and south of I-94. You folks down here got well into the 60s today. We're still about 66 right now in Coldwater, so we get some milder temperatures down here. A lot of us will fall into about the low to mid 50s. If you're south of 94, you might hang on about 58 to 60 degrees overnight. Here were the visibilities I was telling you folks about. Again, a 10-mile visibility is fine, but look at Grand Rapids. We're down to 1.7-mile visibility there, much the same in Kalamazoo, 2 miles in South Haven, Benton Harbor, and Three Rivers. So this is a widespread fog event, which is probably going to carry through a lot of the overnight hours because there's not a lot of wind to move this or lift this air mass out of here. So that fog and that air mass will be somewhat stagnant and just kind of sit there. You can see there's a pretty good conveyor belt of moisture here, but it's lifting to the north and east like so, and most of it's to the north and east of our area. So some of this, some very light shower activity, some drizzle could clip areas from Grand Rapids to the north overnight, but there's not much beyond that. High pressure is going to build in here, and it's going to start to push this down to the south and then erode it and eat it up and chew that wet weather up. So by the time we get into tomorrow, I think we're mainly dry. 64 for the high tomorrow. Northeast wind at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. We're on the cool side of the front, so that's why it's only going to be in the low to mid 60s. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, slightly warmer than it was today, but nothing to get too excited about. Here's your Lake Michigan forecast. Waves running at their highest tomorrow afternoon, about 1, maybe 2 feet, with a north wind at about 10 to 15 knots. Generally dry out there. And here are your Lake Michigan water temperatures. We'll have a northeast wind again, northeast to north at about 10 to 15 knots. So here's what it looks like on the weather map. There's the stalled stationary front, and there's the precipitation. This high pressure will build in here, but the clouds don't really go away tomorrow. I think it's going to be what we call a dirty high. It just doesn't clear the skies out. Thursday night into Friday, we should start to break some of that up, and then by the time we get into Friday, we'll see a little bit of sunshine, and that system that brought all the snow and the cold weather to Wyoming and Colorado, that's it. It finally moves out of that area. It goes up into the upper Midwest. We'll see some sunshine on Friday, maybe to start Saturday, but here comes the rain, it looks like, by the time we get into Saturday evening and Saturday night. Not a lot of rain, not heavy rain, but that's the next best chance of some showers around here, all from that system that brought the central and northern Rockies the snow. So for tomorrow, we talked about that. 70 on Friday with some sunshine, 75 on Saturday. We start Saturday with some sunshine, the clouds thicking up. We'll get into the mid-70s there, but at least a chance of a few PM and nighttime rain showers. Those may go into early Sunday with some lingering showers, and then we're hanging on to temperatures in the 70s, maybe pushing up to 80 degrees by the middle of next week. Won't that feel nice again, guys?
It will. It's been feeling like fall lately. And
I know.
so
I like
maybe,
fall. I like fall, but some more summer would be nice too. So,
it
Kevin,
would.
thanks.
A big